morning, children. Good morning, parents. My name is Teacher Joy, and I'm going to take you through what we have been learning. I just want to emphasize on what we have been learning through this lesson, and also for us to review also what we have learned previously. So children, we have been learning about animals, and our unit of work this term was animal rescuers. We have been learning about animals in the jungle. We have been learning the animals in savannah. We have been learning behind here, you have been learning also about the polar region. But today, children, we are going to emphasize on the desert. We are going to emphasize on the animals and the plants that you are going to find in a desert. And first of all, I would like to ask, what is a desert? Children, can you recall and remember what a desert is? Alright, I'm going to remind you, children. A desert, it's a place that receives no rainfall. It takes a long period of time for it to receive rainfall. It is a land that is very, very dry. And in this land, you can find some animals and plants there. I know for you, it will be difficult for you to live in a dry place because one, you might get very, very exhausted because it's very hot, it's very warm, and also you might get thirsty, like the thirsty crow. You remember the story about the thirsty crow? So, today we are going to learn the animals and the plants you'll find in a desert. And children, which are some of the animals you can see here? I can see a lizard. I can see a lizard on a rock. Also, I can see a camel. And I can also see a snake, a very big snake over here. These are some of the animals you can find in a desert. And there are so many other animals you find in a desert. Yeah? So children, what happens to these animals? Sometimes, like the snake, you will find it has a hole. It has a burrow. A burrow is a hole. And you'll find when it's very hot and very warm, you'll find the snake going under the burrow. It goes in the hole and hides there. Until when the weather is a bit cool, it's when it comes out of the hole. Some animals like a camel, you'll find it has a hump here, and the hump, it stores a lot of fat. So you'll find the camel cannot get very thirsty very fast. It can't get thirsty very fast because the hump, it helps it to maintain the heat and the hotness in the place. We also have some animals like lizard. They hide under the rocks, so they are not able to get thirsty. They are not able even to get that hotness. Yeah. So these are some of the animals you'll find in a desert, and they adapt very well. They live very well in those places. We also have some plants that grow in the desert. I have an example of a cactus here. Can you see the cactus? It has so many thorns. You can see it has so many thorns on it. So these thorns, they support the cactus, and they help the cactus to adapt very well in a desert. This cactus is able to live very well in a desert and grow very well in a desert because of the thorns. The thorns store a lot of water, and so they don't get dry. Yeah? So children, that was part of what we were supposed to know today, and that's why I've decided to make this lesson for you so that you can know more about the desert. And in a desert place, another thing that you'll find in a desert, it is full of sand. It is full of sand. You can see sand is usually color brown. And you can see from my background, most of these animals like the camel, you can see it's on a sandy land. So this makes the place to be very, very hot. And so That is what we were supposed to learn about the desert. So children, I'm going to ask few questions concerning the desert. You are going to answer me by writing down and drawing. So you are going to draw for me 3 animals you'll find in a desert. And then you are going to draw for me 1 plant you will find in a desert. And I will repeat and say, you will find a cactus. A cactus is a plant you'll find in a desert. You'll also find animals like lizard, animals like a camel, and animal like a snake in a desert. So children, can you draw for me the animals and the plant that you'll find in a desert? Yes, I know you're going to draw for me. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm sure you're going to do the assignment. Bye-bye, children.